The requirement is there are two clients in one server, that is 800 and 810. 800 is a sender system, 810 is a receiver system. I have created a material in the sender system, that is 800. That material I need to send to the receiver system. The receiver system is 810 client. How I can transfer the material 800 to 810 using the message type is matmas. This is the requirement. Okay, while sending the material from sender to receiver, what are the steps we need to perform in the sender side and the receiver side? That one we can call the idoc configuration. How we need to do idoc configuration, the detail I will explain now. Now I have a idoc configuration detail information. First step number one, we need to define a logical system and assign a logical system with respect to client. The transaction code is we need to use the sale. These steps we need to do the logical system and assign a logical system with respect to the client only sender side, that is client 800. The receiver side not required. Now create a RFC destination. This is nothing but a receiver system information. Step number 2, using the transaction code SM59 only sender side. This step will be involved in the only sender side. The receiver side is not required. Now step number 3, create a port. The transaction code is W21. This step also will be involved only the sender side, that is client 800. The receiver side is not required. Now step number 4, create a partner profile. These steps will be involved both sender side as well as the receiver side. In the partner profile, the transaction code is W20. The sender side, you need to maintain the receiver system information. The receiver logical system information you need to maintain. And this step will be performed the receiver side also. The sender information, the receiver client, meaning that one 810 client, we need to maintain the sender information, sender system information. Next, once this step will be done, now we can go for create distribute model view. That is transaction code is BD64. These steps we will need to perform in the sender side only. Now you are going to creating a material, that is a transaction code MM01. This step you need to perform in the sender side. Now once you created a material, that material you need to send from sender to receiver. Then we need to execute the program, that is the run outbound program. To run the outbound program, the transaction code is BD10. This BD10 you can execute only the sender side. Once you send the material from sender to receiver, this program will be sending. Now based on the material, the system will be generate one idoc number. That idoc number, where can I see? Then you can go to the W05 or W02 transaction code. Here the sender side you can see what is the idoc number about your material. Once you see, here we are getting a success message, then the material will be created successfully. Now the same transaction code, either W05 or W02, you can run in the receiver side. There also you will get the idoc is posted successfully. These are the steps will be involved in the idoc configuration. The idoc as a one standard structure format is there. What are the structure format is there? I will show you. Once you run the outbound program, one idoc is created successfully like this. This is the idoc number. For this idoc, the status you can see green color. The outbound idoc number is the 03. This is the 03 is a number. If you double click on this idoc number, here you can see the idoc as a 3 structure format. One is control record, one is data record, one is status record. What are the material you have created? That material where it will be storing. The idoc will be storing. This is the data record. This data record will hold the actual data. This control record, nothing but about your idoc information. What is the receiver system information? What is the message type you are using? The detailed information will be here. What are the partner? Nothing but your receiver system information. What are the system you are using? Those details will be there. Click on back. double click expand the data record. Here you have a segments are there. This is the main segment. Expand the sub segment. In the main segment, if you double click on here, you can see what are the material you have created, what are the fields you have filled while creating material. The detailed information will be there. This is the actual record will be controlled. Status record nothing but fill the information, show the information about your idoc. It is failed or passed successfully or failure information. This three has a idoc structures. This is the control record has a table is ed idc. The data record has a ed idd. This status record has a table ed ids. These are the standard database tables. This is the steps will be in the sender side. If you run the program, if you run the transaction code W05 in the receiver system, this is the idoc will be posted. The idoc has a status is a 53. This is nothing but a successful. The status is a green color. Now double click on this idoc. What is the material you have created? That material, what is the material you have sent from sender to receiver? Those information will be stored in the receiver side also. The same steps will be, this is the inbound idoc. This one you can call as a inbound idoc. The direction is a 2. Now here also the idoc has the same structures will be there. One is control record, nothing but about your from which system you have received the idoc. For double click on the control record, here you can see what is the message type you are using, what is the basic type you are using, what is the partner type. Partner type nothing but your sender system. So that information you are receiving. Now click on back. Now expand the data record. Here the data record nothing but actual data will hold. From sender, what is the data you have sending? Those data will be controlled with respect to the segment. The main segment is a E1 Mara M. Double click on the E1 Mara M. Or what is the material sent from sender to receiver. Here you can see the detailed information will be there. Okay, with each segment you can see here. Now expand the status record, you can see the successful message information. If you are getting as a 53, this is a inbound status message, inbound status number. Okay, the successfully posted the information. Click on the application log. Here you can see the detailed information message. The idoc will be posted or not, will be created or not, will be showing the detailed information. This is the idoc configuration steps will be involved. Now that you have completed watching this video, please replicate the steps in our system.